like swimming next?
Oh, it is. Okay.
By the way, I'm using my Johns Hopkins account. I haven't used this before. So I'm
They
a
work.
little unfamiliar.
Sam, where are the girls?
One girl is in Victoria, Canada.
Oh, really? Is she working?
Yes, she is. And then Kessie's playing Legos over there. Kessie, will you come say hello?
Cassie, say hello.
There's Kestrel.
Kessie, come say hi.
Maximus is looking great. Wet, but great.
What?
He's playing Legos.
Sam. Sammy,
Yeah?
how would you
Yes?
feel about Cassie coming soon to our house?
Maybe, sure.
Oh yeah.
You don't sound very convinced. Cassie! Hi, baby cakes.
This.
Where are you? We
Say
just
hello.
see the back of your head. There you are, Kestrel. Hi, baby
There we
girl.
go.
Cassie, do you want to come to our house? Yeah. Again.
I hear you had a very nice visit.
She did. We had a great time with her. Daddy, how are you?
I'm fine, fine. Is my audio and video and everything okay here?
Your video is okay. You look a little weird on your backdrop, but other than that, you're okay.
Well, now,
Sam looks a little
everybody, I
weird on
want
his
you to know
backdrop,
this
too.
is something that Tanya has been up to, this thing right here.
Yes, I know. And it just,
Yeah.
just
Lovely hair, Sam.
She actually
What?
walked up to that
Lovely
thing.
hair. I
Thank
did go up in that Arecibo thing.
Mhm.
It's great.
Hey guys, I made this.
Very Wow. cool.
What is it? Lego thing?
Looks like a
It's
dragon.
It's a-
Yeah, it looks like a dragon.
It's not Legos. There's these things.
And Cassie in her entire world.
I thought it was a Lego dachshund.
Yeah.
This is what one of them looks like, and they look like double pluses.
Wow.
What are they? Is that a Lego?
And then this is from
It's like a
Imagination.
dragon. What's it
Yeah.
called, Max?
just a dragon.
It's called
No, but what are the pieces called?
Called
Plus,
plus because they look like.
I see.
That's just interesting.
Cool.
Well, you may say it's a dragon, but I still say it's a dachshund.
Okay.
What's going on with you, Dad?
Well, not much. I had a nice bike ride today,
You
and
know that
I'm getting all set to. We get to choose somebody on the city council in the next couple of weeks.
You
Wow.
on?
I'm on the Annapolis Democratic Central Committee, and one of the aldermen resigned, and it falls under the law to the Central Committee to select somebody to serve out the term, the unexpired term
Are
of
they
the
gonna
retiring alderman.
Are they going to
Well-
select you?
Yeah, can they pick you?
No, because I don't live in that ward.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's
Can you move?
interesting. We actually get to choose an elected official.
That sounds very Trumpian.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
So is everybody dodging Trump and the virus out there in California?
So far.
So far, yeah.
Okay. Well, I only know 2 people who've had the thing, and 1 person died. So among my acquaintances who had it, the death rate is 50%.
Ugh.
I don't know how many of my friends. I don't think I know anybody directly who's had it. Do I?
You've had it?
People.
Maybe had it. We'll never really know. But do
Well,
you know?
Have you had the antibody test, Sam?
I did, but they told me it was too late
Uh,
to tell. I had the antibody test, I think 3.5 or 4 months after I had been sick, and they said that it was only accurate within 2 months.
wow.
So does that mean that you don't have any antibodies? Like you could get it again potentially?
That I didn't have a detectable amount for that test, but this was also one of the earliest antibody tests. I guess I could take another antibody test now. Maybe they've improved them. I have no idea.
If I were you, I'd spend your time on a haircut more than the test.
I just
Like I said.
See, look.
Yeah, yeah. I see it.
I'm going.
Did you do that to yourself as well?
No, I actually
Paid for
had
that?
someone cut my hair.
Mm-hmm.
They came to the house
Are they a
and
doctor?
we did it outside, and she clipped all of our, and we all wore masks and face masks.
Yeah,
and
I got
stuff.
a haircut. Can you guys tell?
I can tell you, it's shorter.
Really? Now,
Yeah,
where'd you
yeah.
get a haircut?
In the
Here, in our
backyard here.
In your house, or did you actually go out to a barber
Hi.
kind of placey?
No, they came to us and did it in our backyard.
It's
No kidding.
one of Kezzy's friends from school's mom did it, and she's a barber.
Yes.
Nice. That's handy.
Yep.
Max, are you still doing the gym? You
Huh?
do your gymnastics?
No, he's not. Because they went back to the gym,
Hmm.
and we won't let him go back. Although I went last week to observe, and they do it pretty safely. So I don't know. We're considering it. They all stay 6 feet apart. They all wear masks, and
I don't believe the 6 feet thing. I sort of go to 20 feet.
yeah, I know.
Hmm.
But they kind of do it in the open air.
Mm-hmm.
So
What, outside? No.
no, it's a gigantic like hangar warehouse type place.
Is that
And
the
they-
one I went to?
Yeah, they open all the big Bombay doors basically, and they have these gigantic fans, enormous fans that blow in air.
Now, were they installed especially for this purpose, or were they always there?
Here, it appears they installed them for this. Yeah.
Well, that sounds pretty safe, actually.
It's not bad. I mean, it's still people are still close together, so I don't know.
Are there large numbers of people?
No. In this gigantic warehouse, there was 5 boys and maybe 12 girls in a totally different part of the warehouse. It was very, very slim.
That sounds pretty good. Trump
They also-
says young people can't get it, so you're okay.
Yeah.
They also made us. They also had a guy who was just going around with a spray bottle,
What?
disinfecting everything, just
Oh.
constantly.
Yeah, I don't believe any of that contact stuff is important.
I
You
don't
think
think
it's just the air?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I do. I went to downtown Annapolis today. I rode the bicycle down there, and there were thousands of people down there. They've completely reconfigured the downtown. They've closed off about half of the streets and parking lots and put out tables. And so there's a gigantic outdoor restaurant in all of downtown Annapolis, which is the way it should have always been.
Mm-hmm.
But now they have an excuse to turn it into the kind of place it should have been for years.
that's
So,
nice.
Dad, I have a question.
Yeah.
When are they going to get a good, cheap, fast test so that we can all just test at home and before we go do things?
No, I don't know. I don't know.
It seems a lot better than a vaccine, doesn't it?
Yes.
Is that complicated? It's more difficult. It's as difficult to develop a test than a vaccine now. So why don't they have like good, accurate tests everywhere and fast and cheap?
Well, the answer is I don't know, but I do know it's difficult science and difficult technology. The tests are tough. I mean, you're trying to detect DNA in something that is submicroscopic and very small amounts. This is a difficult problem.
Yes, but it seems like they should just focus on that more than the vaccine, because all you have to do is figure out who's got it. And then,
So as you see, the sun has set here on the east. It's probably still light out there, but it's quite dark here. You can see the Milky Way really nice.
Yeah.
It was 111 degrees when I was swimming today.
What?
yeah, it's incredibly hot here today. It was 107 at our house, which is unheard of because it's always a good 10 degrees.
Are
Lower
these
in the
the
valley.
Santa Ana winds starting to come down from the high country?
Well,
You're
it's not windy. It's
No,
not
but
windy at all.
It's is
Yeah, but
the
it
wind is
used to
coming
be,
from the east instead of the west?
uh, well, I'm sure it is, but there is no wind coming from anywhere. So, yeah.
Well,
So
the air is moving
I'm sure it's
from some
moving.
direction.
Yes, I'm sure it's moving from the east, and
Yeah.
that's why it's so hot. But it's really hot.
Yeah.
It's really, really hot. But so far, knock on wood, our power is still on, so that's encouraging.
So I guess Eden is out or doing something else or didn't get the message.
She got it. She said she was busy.
Yeah. Okay.
So we had our first preview last week.
Yeah, you told me. It sounds
Yeah.
really great. I
Yeah.
can't wait to see this film.
Yeah.
Where was it shown?
West Jordan, Utah, which is a suburb
In
of
an
Salt
actual
Lake.
theater?
In 3 actual theaters. They did 3 theaters at 25% occupancy with masks, and about just under 300 people total. They filmed them. None of us went. They filmed the theater and the focus groups afterwards, 3 focus groups. They loved it.
Really?
Loved it.
Is
We may be doing one tiny little reshoot, sort of a pickup shot, and that's it.
Wow. And then it's done.
Well,
All the
it won't be done till January, but yes, it'll be done.
Oh. Is it mixed? Are the effects in?
They're starting to trickle in. We probably have 20% of the final effects.
And do you think that the audiences loved it because they loved it, or because it was good?
The first movie
and
they've seen.
Desperate for content.
I'm sure it was a combination of the two. No, but they went on and on about it, Sam. It was crazy. One guy said he couldn't wait to buy the DVD. His daughter's only 2.5, but he wanted to buy the DVD for his daughter to see what a strong female character was like. Another guy said, who was from a very conservative Mormon family, even though there's a gay character in it, said that he thought the character was fantastic and that he was going to have to talk to his family, who initially wouldn't want to go see a movie like that, but that they should go and that they'll love him. They said that it was unique and cinematic and didn't feel like a regular Disney movie, and yet had, one guy said, it's a cross between Devil Wears Prada, Ocean's 11 with Disney magic. Yeah.
These Mormons are no aficionados.
I know. It was crazy. They loved it. They just, and we had an all-female focus group also. It was just over the moon for it. Yeah.
And are they going to do any other screenings in any other parts of the country, or?
I'm sure they will at some point soon, probably after this little reshoot.
Could you do me a favor and put it on the internet so we can see it?
Sure. Yeah.
Wow. Amazing.
Yeah. It scored a 92.
So now, what? I mean, that sounds astronomically high. Is that fantastic?
Yeah, it's really good. It was basically one quadrant had, I think, 87, and that was men under 30, and which is still a very high score. 87 is still a good score, and all the rest were way over 90. One quadrant was 96. So,
well, young males are stupid, so discount it.
Will this be
Kestrel.
Will this be $30 on Disney Plus?
No, they want to do it theatrically. It's not supposed to come out till late May.
Oh,
next year. So and they may even push it a little bit.
Even May. Are theaters going to exist anymore?
I don't believe anybody's going to theaters anymore.
Well, I think we'll know after this weekend what's going to be on Disney
With
Plus.
Mulan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I just found out that AMC theaters, which we have here, are owned by the Chinese. Did you know that?
I did not know that. I know a lot of stuff is owned by the Chinese.
Yeah.
Did you know that, what is it? Grindr is owned by the Chinese?
What is Grindr?
Grindr is a gay dating app.
Oh, I see.
It's owned by the Chinese.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Any gay politician in or anybody with any serious job probably should go on Grindr. or feel a blackmail.
So is my audio good? I have this high-tech face mic on. Is that great?
Sounds fine.
So when did Queen go, Sam? And when did she come back?
Has been there 12 days, I believe. She's in quarantine right now for 14 days, so she has a couple more days to go, and then
Does that mean she's locked in a room and can't do anything, or what?
she is locked in her hotel room, and they assign her a quarantine officer who comes and checks on her, and they had her put in a contact tracing app on her phone, and also she had to sign all these documents.
So these are like shackles on her leg if she goes out of her room?
No, but if she leaves, I believe they can see it.
Uh-huh. It is shackles on the leg.
Yeah. pretty much.
What's the film that she's doing?
It's a pilot. It's called Made. It's based on a book. It's a John Wells pilot. But it's a limited series, but she's only doing the pilot, and then she's out.
M-A-D-E or M-I-A-I-D?
M-A-I-D. It's about a woman who, it's about poverty, I guess. It's about a woman who has to clean houses to make ends meet, and I think it's just about how there's really no way out. Like, she'll never get enough money to get out of the hole that she's in, and so she has to be with a abusive man who happens to have some money to just to make ends meet, and it's just a sad story about poverty.
Well, that sounds like a downer.
Yeah.
Huh.
Sure, honey.
Well,
she's
that's
just
how long is the shoot?
There's 10 episodes. She's going to just shoot 1 and 2, and then she's done. So she's only going to be there for 8 weeks.
Okay. And where is she? In Vancouver?
Vancouver?
Victoria, which is an island off of Vancouver, which is a big island off of Vancouver.
Yeah. Right.
It's got like 300,000 people, and they said that they have on the island 1 or 2 cases a day.
I have a friend who circumnavigated it in his sailboat.
Wow.
He lives out at Orcas Island in Washington.
But the whole cast and crew are quarantining, and then after quarantine, they have to get tested 3 times a week. And I guess they can't use any day players or anything on the show. It has to be the same crew every day. And they all go to the same hotel when they're done, and
so they can hang out with each other, but always wearing masks.
Pretty much it, yeah.
Wow.
Oh my God. Well, that's one of the few productions that are actually in operation, right? Isn't most everything shut down?
It is, although Vancouver, apparently they have something like 20 different movies and TV shows that are starting like this week.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard of a fair amount starting.
Yeah, they're all getting going, and they're all in Vancouver and Toronto. Jurassic
Park had an extra $15 million tagged onto their budget for COVID testing.
Wow! Wow! Just for testing and security. Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But
didn't they shut down again?
No, that's Batman that shut down.
Oh.
Yes, you've heard.
Hey, we need recommendations from you cinema people for good TV and good movies these days. What are some really good ones? By the way, we just saw last week, we binged on Barry, which I hadn't somehow missed, and I really liked it.
Yeah,
Have you
I've
seen
heard
Barry?
it's very good. I haven't seen it.
You saw that? Are you familiar? I just wondered what you thought of that.
Great. Yeah, no, I loved it. I love my favorite episode is the Kung Fu episode.
Yeah.
I started watching What We Do in the Shadows last night. It's pretty good.
What is that, a TV show?
You can see it on Hulu or FX, I think.
It's a series or a movie?
It's a series.
Okay.
It's not vampires, but it's funny.
Okay.
About vampires.
I did watch a show about vampires, honey.
What your daughter knows about Vampires?
She loves vampires. She's very spooky. Cassie, what are you
Yes,
going to be for Halloween?
Ah, interesting. Nice.
How are you going to paint your face?
Grayish.
Grayish? Okay.
Ding dong.
Is that somebody at your doorbell?
Oh, that's just when the door opens and closes.
Oh, I see.
It just alerts us that a door has been opened. Tanya, I got a Peloton bike.
Did you? Good for you. How have you been doing?
It just arrived yesterday, so I'm going to try it tonight. I've got my pants on. I'm ready to go.
Wow. Look at that.
Well, all the jokes, of course, are that you'll use it for a week and then it will become a very expensive clothes rack.
They say, but
It's actually pretty good. It's great. And have you put the app on your TV and stuff?
yeah, I've already been actually using the app while I was waiting for it to be delivered, just because they have other exercise routines and stuff too.
Yeah. They have yoga and all kinds of
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good idea.
So what does it do? Is it does it have all sorts of motions, arms, legs?
No, it's
the
just
bike is just a bike.
Just a bike? That's
Yeah,
it?
it's just a bike. And they have some classes where you can do some arm weights along with it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a bike thing with an instructor basically
Yeah.
yelling at
It's
you to do better.
screen
But
right on it, and you take classes, and they can talk right to you, and you can also. I think there's ways of. Yeah, honey. Let me see it. There's also ways of like setting it up so it looks like you're biking through the Alps and biking through the rainforest.
Well, I
and
have one of
stuff.
those exercise machines, and it's very realistic. It's like being really outdoors.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
so much so, if you get hit by a car, you really feel it.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I'm always afraid of.
Yeah.
God, I wish it were safe.
Yeah.
I'm working on changing the bicycle law here in
How's
Maryland.
that going?
Oh, well, it'll take a while to get there, but I think we can do it. It turns out we have a sidewalk law here. It's illegal to ride on the sidewalk, which is crazy because nobody's on the sidewalk.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's in cars. We're supposed to go out in crowded street traffic, according to the law. Of course, nobody does. But I'm going to get it changed.
Good.
Can this person that you elect to be alderman, can you say, hey, if I vote for you, you have to pass all my laws that I want passed?
Yes, that's right. That's not corrupt.
No.
Yeah. So we don't have to worry about California and Trump, but boy, we sure have to worry about lots of other places. Did you hear about those boats that sank today in Texas?
Did, yeah.
It was so funny.
The boats that sink?
Yes,
Yeah, they sank.
Bunch of boats that were having like a boat parade, but there was too many boats and they made too many waves, and a couple of them caught on fire, and a couple of
they didn't know about the fires. There were no collisions, right? They were just waves that swamped boats and they sank.
Yeah, that's what I saw on the
yeah.
It was just waves that swamped them.
We had a Trump boat parade apparently today on the Eastern Shore too. They were expecting 200 boats.
Mm.
It's crazy. I've never seen a sailboat with a Trump flag, but I've seen hundreds of power boats.
I think the funniest term for those guys driving around in their trucks with their flags is vanilla ISIS.
Yes. God.
Well, it's lovely to see you all.
Yeah, I'm glad you can make it. 2 out of 3 on short notice is pretty good. Thanks
We'll try next
joining.
time with all of us.
Yeah.
Can you put some of these Legos in the box?
So are both Kestrel and Maximus there still?
Yeah, they're still here.
Okay.
There's nowhere to go.
Well, I just want to say goodbye to them.
Oh, Cassie, can you come say goodbye to Grandpa?
Goodbye, Cassie.
Bye, Kestrel, Majestral.
Yay.
Kestrel, Majestral.
Goodbye.
Do you mind coming over?
Maximus.
Maxie? Can you come here and say goodbye?
Hey, Sam, how's your show going?
I have
My show's
something
going
to
good.
say to Maximus too.
It's hard, but it's going. Come here, buddy.
Maximus.
There you go. I tried to get you a couple of times on the phone app, but I could not raise you.
Can you look at them, Maxie?
You didn't answer your phone?
You know,
We're to,
Maxie, you know the phone app that you and I were trying to use?
Maxie, what?
What was it? I've
The
forgotten.
Facebook Messenger app? Sorry, there's
Yeah,
a
the
dog.
Facebook Messenger, the kids' messenger.
Yeah, Messenger Kids.
Yeah,
Have
we
you seen-
connected once, and I tried to connect again, but he was not available.
He's a busy man.
He
Maybe
is
can
a
call
busy
tomorrow.
man.
Do you think you could call Grandpa tomorrow on Messenger?
Maybe.
I do like the funny faces I can put on.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
How's
All
your
right.
dog?
I'm try you tomorrow.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, Sam. Wait, Dad, don't hang up yet.
All
Bye,
right.
Sammy. Bye, Max. Bye,
Bye-bye.
Kestrel. Bye, puppy dog. Love ya.
The
My
dog
friend.
looks great.
Bye.
I think that dog is definitely at home now.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ah. Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ah.
Oh, God.
All right. Well, that worked out pretty well.
Yeah.
So I have this subscription through, I teach at Johns Hopkins, and they've gone to Zoom and everything, and I have a professional Zoom account through the university, and
Mhm.
seems to work. This is the first time I've used it.
How is the video? How is the video for both Sam and me?
I think you probably look better than I do. I don't think I'm very good quality, am I?
No, you're not, and you're a little steppy as well. But I think
Really?
you're. I'd be curious. Your background looks terrific.
Yeah, the camera, well, that's of course an image, and the camera I think is a lower definition camera.
Oh, you think it's the camera or your internet?
No, it's the
It could be
camera.
the camera. Okay.
Yeah. Could be out of focus, but I don't think that's the problem. Let me see if anything comes in focus.
Well, that's in focus.
It is? Is it any better than me?
Yep, way better.
Maybe I'm just blurred. So here I am close.
It's a little better, but were you as close as the bottle?
Yes. It's supposed to be autofocus. I don't actually have a focus control on it, but maybe the focus doesn't work that well.
Mm.
Is yours autofocus?
Yes, it is, but yours is also a little steppy, more than just out of focus.
Well, it shouldn't be because I'm right here.
Well, are you steppy in real life?
Yeah, I am. I see what you mean. I'm blurry. Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
Oh well. There, now you look much better because you just keep saying it. No, I'm blurry too.
Good.
Yeah.
So, do you still have work to do on the movie, or
Yeah, not a
no?
lot.
Really?
Yeah, not
Every
too.
day?
Little things every day. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I don't mind. They're paying me.
Yeah, well, that's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
What about all of your editorial staff? Are they still all on the payroll?
Yep, everybody's on.
Wow.
It's insane,
Yeah.
but yes, they're all on. It's
Is
pretty
Craig on to his next project already?
Yeah, he's been doing some commercials and he's about to do a pilot.
Really?
Yep. Yep.
Would you be a part of that?
Possibly. It depends kind of what's happening with the with the TV show. I mean with the movie. If I have time I can do it. If I don't, I won't.
Let's see, there's a way to get the speaker view here. Ah, here we go. There we go. Now I see you full screen.
Yeah. I see you full screen.
Well, you're not perfectly clear and sharp. Actually, the background is sharper than you are.
Really?
So you may have a focus problem too. Uh-huh.
I'm wondering if it's a information thing. The background doesn't have to rewrite all the time.
Well, if you stay still, though, you don't get clearer.
You
Yeah,
know?
it looks to me like the background is slightly sharper than you are. Is it autofocus, your camera, or is it just
Was
fixed
that too
focus?
close? What about now?
That's a little sharper. Yeah.
I also don't have much light on. Hold on. Voila. How's that?
Yeah, that sharpened you up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. I have to turn the light down in order to look best. Maybe that's the problem. Let me turn up the light a little bit and see what happens here. I actually have a, yeah, that should be a little brighter. Do you like my green screen?
Not really.
I know.
No, because the line around you is not very good.
Seriously, you can see the,
Yeah, well, your hair and stuff they just make it all fuzzy, so it makes your
oh,
hair look weird.
okay, well, maybe it's not great.
How do you
What
do
if,
the green screen? Where is that?
I don't
Window?
know. How's that green screen? Does that look better?
No. How do you where is it in a menu?
If you see the video camera,
Yeah. Oh,
start stop video, that little up down arrow, one of the options
virtual
is choose
background.
virtual background. So how's that? I'm using as a virtual background a just black, or I could use gray. Oh, that doesn't do very so well.
Mirror my video.
Hmm.
In San Francisco. But see how it does weird things to my hair? It's not got a very
Yeah.
good matting system.
Well, I have a green screen, and so mine should be pretty good. Is it better with a black background?
Let me look. Hold on. Yes. Show me no background.
No background. Okay. See if I can do that. See, that's my green screen.
Mm-hmm.
That's the, do you see an arrow? No, you don't.
No.
Anyway, there's a dark area which doesn't work very well.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay, Papa.
There's grease.
Here, I'll share my screen with you. Ready?
Yeah,
There it is.
I'm
You
not
see?
seeing it. No.
Oh, hold on. Share. Share.
Yeah, there it is. Great.
Share. There you go.
I don't know how to share a screen. How do I do that?
Right down next to the cameras, there's participants chat, share screen in the bottom. The window.
I'm looking.
Well, you see where the camera is? Do you see
Yeah.
the toolbar at the bottom of the Zoom screen?
No.
Okay, if you look at where, the screen where there are two windows are, or where my window is.
Hmm.
Yeah. If you
Look at what?
look at the screen with us in it,
Yeah.
and at the bottom of it, there's a toolbar where you have your camera and your microphone and stuff, right?
Yeah, there's a toolbar, but it just doesn't say anything. Ah, there it is.
Yes.
So
Well,
can you see my screen with an arrow?
Yep.
Okay, good. So it does work.
Uh-huh. Yep.
I don't
Yep.
know what you're looking at.
Your whole screen, your desktop.
It's a two-screen desktop. Do you see one screen or two?
I see one screen with your image and stuff, your little Zoom meeting on it as well.
Right. Okay. But you don't see this thing when I move it over to the right screen?
No.
Okay, so you're just looking at one screen. I wonder how it decides which one to show. All right, well, this has been very interesting. I'm glad I got to talk to you.
All right, my papa, I love you very much. Stop
Yes.
your screen. There we go.
All right, let me see if I can figure out how to terminate meetings.
Well, first stop sharing your screen.
Oh, yeah.
Right down here.
Now the tools have gone away.
Right down here at the very bottom of your screen. Do you see, there we go. Nope, I still have I have your whole desktop. Go down. Let's see, where did it go now?
Well, see, the tools have gone away because I'm sharing. Oh, there. Here I can stop. It's up at the top instead of the bottom now.
Ah, there we go.
Good. Okay. Tatiana,
Love you,
thank
Daddy.
you.
Talk
Papa
to you
loves
later.
you.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.